You know I'm so proud of Coach Rob Livingston because this man only been calling plays as a defensive coordinator for 2 games. Now, you got spring ball that he actually, call plays during the game with spring game. Then you got the couple scrimmages you're going to have. Then you got fall camp and the scrimmages you're going to have. But as of right now, this man in the second half of every game he's been in, he shut it down. Y'all, so this what type of defensive coordinator we have. One that is, man, his second half adjustments beyond firepower. So right now, imagine if we put that thing together on game 3 and going forward. And he put a first half and second half together that shut everything down. Oh my goodness. Colorado gonna be standing in a whole new land of victories if we can do that. And I believe he can because so far, so good. Second half versus North Dakota State, they only scored 6 points, and that was in the fourth quarter on that quarterback run. Second half versus Nebraska, they didn't put up nothing. I'm talking about that boy locked that thing all the way down. So imagine he's only 8 quarters in calling plays versus a different team other than himself in the scrimmages and which is spring ball and fall camp. So he's getting that much better game in and game out. So all I'm thinking about is, what will our first half look like versus Colorado State? I already know second half going to be firepower. I know second half he going to lock it down. I know they probably ain't going to score, or they might get 6 points or 7. They may get that. But just imagine if he goes and shut it down, Colorado State game, Baylor game, UCF, and all the way on. If he can do that, we'll take over. It won't be nothing stopping Colorado from taking over the Big 12 once the Big 12 season gets on the road, which is next week versus Baylor. So if he can put together a game plan that'll shut it down, shut Colorado State down, oh my goodness, we going to have something special, y'all. The Big 12 ain't going to want to see us. Our defense going to stand up on a whole nother level, y'all. It's only a matter of time. I don't know if it'll happen game 3, game 4, or game 5. But eventually, by the time we get to he put in 6 games and you halfway through the season, I know nobody ain't going to be able to mess with our defense, y'all. They won't be able to mess with our defense. And I know y'all might be looking at the Nebraska game and be like, well, what did he do? Nah. They didn't score none in the second half. And it ain't like they took their foot off the gas. If they could have demolished us, they would have. But he ain't allowed that to happen. So Coach Rob Livingston is doing his thing, y'all. Oh my goodness. Just imagine, y'all. This man defense finna get better and better and better. And once we put that first half together, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. I don't see nobody competing with us on that defensive side. And the way it looks is it's not like we have. I think Arizona has put together the most complete game. I seen K-State look like they should have lost. I seen Kansas look like they should have lost. I seen Oklahoma look like they should have lost. Now, they came back and won the game, granted, but nobody put together a team that's make everybody say, well, dog, that's the best team in the Big 12. So right now, we still have an opportunity to show that we can be the Big 12 champs. We still have that opportunity. Our defense have came to play in every game. Every game. If me and my business partner talked about it, if our offense can give the defense a 21 points or 28 points, somewhere in that ballpark, I think we'll whoop everything in sight. I think with that type of offense, we can beat everything in sight if our offense can produce 21 to 28 points. If they can do that, I think with the way Coach Rob Livingston is calling defenses, we're going to win, y'all. We'll really win. So I know the Nebraska game, again, may have shook y'all up. But honestly, if we got the pick and didn't throw the pick six, that's 14. And then we scored 10. If we could have got what? Another touchdown, that's game on us. Winning in Nebraska with the 90,000, 100,000 fans. So, y'all, at the end of the day, Coach Rob Livingston is doing his thing, y'all. That man only 8 quarters into calling his defense with him being the defensive coordinator. And out of 8 quarters, 4 quarters, he pretty much done shut it down with one touchdown. So 3 quarters, he done shut people out. 3 quarters, he done shut the second half down. So we got some. So in Colorado State, I'm looking for the same thing. I'm looking for second half. I know he's going to shut it down. Just can we shut it down in the first half? If we shut it down first half, it's a wrap. If we shut it down the first half, it's a wrap. So Colorado State, this game really is a stamp moment. We could stamp it on offense and we could stamp it on defense. Hopefully we do that. And if we do that, y'all, I'm telling you, the game, the Big 12 ain't going to be ready for us. If we can do that. If he can put together that first half and that second half, and the offense just apply some pressure. Offense apply that pressure. Coach Rob Livingston, that man holding it down, y'all. 8 quarters in, he's holding it down. So let's see what he do versus Colorado State.